Hello my loves, I hope you're all doing really well and my fellow Victorians are doing okay in the current lockdown. I've actually been keeping myself busy with lots of content for you guys, so I hope that you guys have been enjoying it. For today's video, I am going to be teaching you how to do your classic winged liner with both gel and a liquid pen. I find that using both of them is quite different. I use a gel more so when I want it to last a lot longer, when I want the wing to be darker and just more dramatic. I usually use the gel when I'm doing like a full glam. And I usually use a liquid pen just for my everyday makeup. Just, you know, if I'm just chucking on a wing or a little bit of eyeliner just to open my eye a little bit, I'll always go for a liquid pen. I find it a little bit easier to use. Actually, you know what? They're both kind of easy to use, but I feel like using a liquid pen is just a lot quicker for me. I feel like with gel, you've got to be a little bit more precise, and it's a little bit more difficult to clean up if you stuff up, which I always do because I never ever get my wings perfect first go. So my right eye has the gel liner and my left eye has the liquid pen. I'm really happy with how they've turned out. They were a little bit of work, but yeah, I love a wing. For myself, I just love a really clean, neutral face. Barely anything on the eyes and liner and lashes. That's my favorite thing. If I'm talking really low, I do apologize because my husband is currently working in his office and I'm working in mine. So I don't want to talk too loudly for him to hear me because I think he's on a video call because I can hear him talking. But yeah, ISO things, right? We've got to learn to work in the same house, and quite frankly, I don't think this house is big enough for the both of us. But anyway, enough rambling. I feel like I do that so often. But if you guys want to learn how to create a winged liner with either a gel or a liquid pen, then please keep watching and enjoy this video. I've zoomed you guys in nice and close so you can get a really good look at what I'm doing. The first eye I'm going to do is this one, which will be the gel liner eye. The gel liner I've decided to use is the Tarte Tarteist liner. This actually has been my favorite for a while. I use this on my clients. Super black, waterproof, doesn't budge. It's also really good to use in your waterline. Another amazing one that is probably a lot more long wearing than this is the Inglot one. And that one is super black. And I really love using that one, particularly in the waterline because it's one that doesn't smudge. As well as a cheaper alternative that you can use is the Maybelline gel liner. That one is also really, really good as well. And the brush that I love using without fail every time is the MAC 210 liner brush. It is the thinnest liner brush I've ever found. I have so many of these. This is the brush that I use to apply it onto my clients. I use it for myself. I have like 4 of these. The best brush I have personally found for gel liner. So what I've done is I've put some on the back of my hand and I've loaded up my brush. I like to, I don't know if you can see, but I like to kind of twist my brush into that gel liner just to make sure it has a really good amount, because I find that the more you have on your brush, it kind of glides on a lot better. I'm so sorry if I pop out of range. I'm trying really hard to stay still, but liner is one of those things where I like to get up all close in the mirror. So here we go. I start from the middle always and work my way outwards. So like that, that should be your starting point. And then just keep working it outwards. This is the part which I'm gonna try really hard to stay in frame, but I like to pull my eyelid with my left hand and kind of pull it tight and then kind of bring it outwards. So making sure all of those bits are filled in. If it's not completely straight at the moment, don't freak out. We'll work on straightening that up once we've created our wing. So, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm putting more eyeliner on my brush. And I always, on myself and on my clients, create the wing when the eye is open. Because I feel like you get a better indication of where it should sit. So I like to look straight ahead and just lean it out to the side, just like that. I don't draw the line too long because I find that once I connect the line, I can kind of play around with it a little bit more, kind of elongate it a little bit more if that's what I need. So going back to stretching out my skin, I'm going to connect that line. So I'm just going to leave it for now. The wing isn't perfect, but I want to fix that up in a sec. I'm going to go back and start working on the inner corner part. So grabbing a small amount, I'm applying this super close to the lash line. So just like that. I'm not going to bring it all the way into the inner corner because I feel like it makes my eyes look a little bit more open if I stop it about 2 centimeters before. So I'm going to leave it like that. Now generally when I do my eyeliner, I never have my base on for this reason, but I just thought I might as well just have it on and have a finished base once I've done the eyeliner. But if you're doing this on yourself or on a client, I always do eyes first and then base. But we need to clean it up now. So what I'm doing now is you can see that I've kind of messed up a little bit. I never ever ever get my wings perfect first go. But to clean that up, what I'm doing is I'm taking these pointy little cotton tips. You can get these from Priceline, and I'm taking some Bioderma. You can use any type of micellar water. The Garnier one's good, just anything like this. And I'm just wetting that cotton tip. I'm gonna use the back of my hand a little bit, and then I'm gonna take it and clean it up. And then because I've already got my concealer and stuff on, I'm going to take the concealer that I used and a concealer brush and just clean it up further. I like my wing to be a little bit pointier than that, so I'm going to go back in with some gel liner. I might pop out the frame because I've got to get really close to this one. And I'll just kind of bring it back out a little bit more. These lines look a little bit choppy for me, so I'm just coming back in from the opposite direction just to really straighten that line up. And that is pretty much it. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. It does take a bit of practice. Even though I've been a makeup artist for literally nearly 10 years, I still struggle getting my eyeliner perfect in one go. But it's just like that. It takes a bit of practice, as I said. I do find a pen or a liquid a little bit easier just because it glides quicker. But gel, I do find as well, is a lot more long wearing. It stays longer, it looks sharper, darker. So at the end of the day, it kind of depends on what look that you want to go for. Okay, moving on to the next eye, I'm going to be using a liquid liner pen. Liquid liner is super easy, it's super quick, it glides on a lot quicker. It's easier to clean up if you mess up because the product is so light. My favorite one, this has actually been my favorite for quite a while. I've been using it for ages. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. This is actually a really, really good product. I know there's always been a lot of controversy around Kat Von D products, but we're not here for that. We're here for the makeup. I just love the makeup. This is genuinely a really, really good product. So if you are interested, definitely check it out. I believe they stock them at Sephora. If you do want a cheaper option, my absolute favorite, no doubt about it, drugstore liquid liner is the Maybelline Master Precise. It has a really fine tip. The only reason that I'm not using this one is because it's empty. I've run out of it, so I've got to repurchase it. So yeah, I've just been using what I have. I love, 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 love this liner. So I like to shake it a bit. This is how fine the tip is. Makes it super easy to get really close to the lash line. Because it's so cold, I feel really stiff and like I can't move. So just like the other eye, I'm gonna start in the middle and work my way out. I actually find my left eye so much easier to do because I don't have all my arms crossing over my face. So just pulling that lid tight, I'm just going to start and work my way outwards. So the only thing with liquid liners that bothers me is that if your eye isn't prepped properly, they bleed. So you might notice that once I get kind of closer to my inner corner, it will start to smudge. I haven't found one yet that doesn't do that. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. But just like before, I'm pulling my lid tight, looking straight ahead and then back. Just like that. And then I'm going to connect the lines. Let me be completely honest. Just like everyone else, I never ever ever get both wings identical. And you most likely never will, and let me explain to you why. Unless you have a perfectly symmetrical face, then maybe it's possible, but generally with everyone, literally, your eyes are two different shapes. So this eye of mine is a little bit rounder than this eye. This eye squints smaller than this eye. So they're sisters, not twins, just like your eyebrows. So that's like a little explanation. If you guys stress too much about getting them even, you probably never will. I never do. Like I said, unless you have a perfectly symmetrical face, you probably never will. And then I'm just gonna start bringing that in. So that's literally it. This one took half the amount of time as this one did, but you can tell by looking at them, this one kind of looks a lot more solid and darker, whereas this one doesn't. But you can also see that I've kind of bumped it a little bit at the top. So I'm doing as I did before, I'm taking a little pointy cotton tip with some Bioderma micellar water. Yeah, you just put micellar water. And I'm just cleaning up that top. And then taking my concealer brush and just cleaning it up further. And that, my friends, is how you create your winged liner. Tell me which one you prefer. Do you prefer gel or liquid? I'm now just going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara just to give my eyes a little bit more oomph. So this, my loves, is it. I've just popped on some lashes because I feel like when I wear eyeliner and I don't have a lash lift, my eyelashes disappear. So I feel really naked without them. But yeah, this is it. The lashes that I'm wearing are literally the exact same ones that I wore in my previous tutorial, as well as my base. It's literally the exact same. Well, yeah, my whole face actually pretty much is the same as my previous tutorial, minus the highlighter and obviously minus all the eyeshadow. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a thing or two and are able to take something away from this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I really enjoy filming simple videos like this, just something quick to teach you guys, I guess, how to do something simple. I kind of want to do a series of these where like I'll teach you how to apply a blush correctly, how to line your lips properly. But let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in. I have a lot of ideas now that I have the time to do it. Yeah, I just want to put it all into play. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know, as always, what you thought in the comments down below. Give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.